Finally, my home theater can take advantage of the Dolby Atmos. When I managed to put my hands on a PlayStation 5, and you know guys how difficult it was purchase one, right? I was pretty upset to learn that Dolby Atmos was not compatible. And if you follow my channels, you know that I spent a lot of money in my home theater and was not only for movies. Sony, are you serious? No Dolby Atmos? You talk about this mega audio 3D temptation engines, how you call it, I don't remember. And really I always had the PlayStations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and I didn't want to switch to Xbox for that. But before to move on, what is Dolby Atmos for noobs? Well, if you take a look on Wikipedia, it will tell you that it is a surround sound technology developed by Dolby that expand the existing surround system by adding high channels. So you may ask yourself what is the difference between a 2.1 and a 7.2.6 for example, where 7 are the floor speaker, 2 the subwoofers and 6 the height speaker. Well, first difference will be the retail price. It will cost you much more. Second, wife acceptance factors, and you probably know what I'm talking about. And 3, yes, if it well done, it will sound better. Because Dolby Atmos with more speaker available, it will place objects, because we are speaking about objects, so helicopters and all this stuff, inside your room with more accuracy. Where with only 2 speakers maybe in the front, it will be really hard to give you the feeling that you have something behind you. And without height speaker, it will be hard to give you the feeling that you have something above you. I know you want to jump on the Dolby Atmos setup on the PlayStations, we will do it just in a couple of seconds, but it is in my opinion important speaking also about the home theater, right? Because in the end we are speaking about home theater, Dolby Atmos reproductions and not with headphones. So let me grab the camera and showing you quickly my home theater setup and then we jump on the PlayStation 5 installations on the Dolby Atmos installations on the PlayStation 5. Let's do it. I have a 5.2.4 Dolby Atmos setup. That's meaning 5 speakers on the floor level, then we have 2 subwoofers and 4 height speakers. All the speakers in the home theater are Sonus Faber, made in Italy. On the front we can see the big Sonus Faber Sonetto 2 center channel. As left-right channels we have a Sonetto 2. As surround we have a smaller Sonetto 1. You can see it one. This one is the left one. And there we have also the right one. And as height speaker we have 4 Sonus Faber Sonetto wall, as you can see. And in the end 2 subwoofers from Perlisten, the D12S. These big guys are 2 monster. I review all these parts, so I will let everything in descriptions, but really you don't need to spend so much money. I'm crazy, I know. If you find yourself in US, you can go with brands like Lipsch. If you are in Europe, maybe something like Triangle that are offering great value for money ratio. When PS5 was released, Sony announced that the audio will be powered by the Tempest engine, the most selling console that is taking in considerations also audio and not only video. Wow. With the PlayStation 3 I had a $100 soundbar, was fine. With the PlayStation 4 I had a 5.1 setup, also with a soundbar, Samsung soundbar, was okay. But only when I moved to PlayStation 5 I was able to build this huge home theater. And I love to play, so why don't use this home theater to be really immersed in the game. The PS5 Tempest is powered by an extra AMD CPU located in the PS5 hardware, able to place audio all around you in different locations, like Dolby Atmos, right? And it took some time, but finally Sony was able to bring this support for Dolby Atmos on PlayStation 5. Before you could enjoy this 3D audio only with headphones, but I don't use headphones for play. So let's move and see how to install Dolby Atmos on your PlayStation 5. The new firmware is already available worldwide, and all you have to do is turn on your PS5 and follow the new firmware installation instructions. After that you have to restart the console and jump on the audio settings. Before I could only set a 5.1 home theater setup, and I told you I have a 5.2.4, so basically I was not using the height speaker. So from audio setting just scroll down to the end and set the priority to Dolby Atmos instead, PCM for example. Before everything it was limited to a 5.1 or a 7.1, so ground floor speaker. And if you notice now, you will not have anymore the possibility to choose the format set up for your home theater, because now everything it will be managed from your FV receiver. I forget to show you that I have a Marantz Cinema 40 review available in the description. But what about the experience? Is working now? Is a real Dolby Atmos? Online I found a list of games that are using this 3D audio technology, and I have a couple of them, not all. The first one that I was testing was Gran Turismo 7. I still remember the day that I purchased Gran Turismo 1. At the time there was no Amazon. I went in the shop, I bought the game, and wow, it was amazing. By the way, so here there is not really a lot of effects, but you will get more ambience. Everything it will sound bigger, but yeah, there is not such a huge difference with and without Dolby Atmos. Second, I test the Callisto Protocol, a game that I'm really enjoying, and I saw actually some bad review about it, but I like it so much, so never trust reviewer. And this is not a game that is in the list. Also, I cannot find nothing that is talking about 3D audio inside, but was working really good with a Dolby Atmos configurations. And actually, let's try. Let's record something with the binaural mic. I have a binaural mic here. So basically, if you wear headphones, you can be able maybe to hear also the height speaker. Okay guys, the first test it will be with the Callisto Protocol and Dolby Atmos disabled. Focus your attentions on this block wheel in Callisto Protocol. By moving my head up and down, the sounds it will always come out from the front speaker. And now finally let's enable Dolby Atmos for check the difference. And here same things, I'm in front of the wheel, I'm moving my head up and down, and if you have an headphones you should be able to hear this binaural recording with the wheel sounds that is moving from the floor standing speaker to the height speaker. So a huge difference, pretty crazy, much more realistic. It's everything more tridimensional. So guys, it's definitely a more immersive feeling, and I'm really happy that now I'm able to use finally my full home theater when I'm playing with my PlayStation 5. It took a little bit of time, but finally Sony did it. From it out is everything. If you have any questions, please just let me know.